What's up, fellow classers? It's Apollyon here, and I get to show even though this was just a random war spin and everything like that, I get to show my first official 10v11 two-star hit. So not the attempt. I've attempted it a couple times with not as much success. It's a little bit different. You really have to plan in a different way than a 10v10 or a traditional 9v9. You're not looking to get the three-star. Obviously, it's looking to just get the percentage with the town hall as well. So anything better than 50% with the town hall going down, anything more than that is obviously what you're looking for. So, and if you can see right here, I actually got the exact 50%. I probably could have gotten at least a couple more percent, maybe up to 5% if I did things just a little bit differently. But I don't think this is, since it was a random war and since we were facing them in the CWL a couple days later, this wasn't one of their best bases that they could have designed, and it wasn't the best type of base, but still, it's still good practice and everything like that. So I'm just going to do a queen walk charge from 3 o'clock to past 6 o'clock to about 10 o'clock, and using 5 healers to make sure everything goes the way I want it to. Baby dragon for funneling to make sure the queen walks up to the 9 o'clock, and then using a couple giants there to funnel and tank for those point defenses while I get my wall breakers inside. Baby dragon getting tons of value there, doing the funneling work so the queen steps in where I want her to, and just out of range of those inferno towers through most of the fight, so we're not going to have to worry about that too much. At this point, I was just a little concerned the queen was going to walk over to the right, but she does take the right way and heads over to that air defense and starts taking out. I'm going to face the king in just a second and need to pop the ability because of that, because the king just does too much. I should have dropped the poison on the king and slowed him down. It would have mean I would have not had to use the ability. That's all right. No problem. I got golem and bowlers for the back end to get to that town hall. So the whole point of this is to funnel from the queen. Now I'm using wall breakers. My plan was to break in at that side so that I could send my bowlers and golem and king right in there, that they would target the sweeper and take care of that. That rage rate that I just used was completely unnecessary. Did not need to use that rage, but I still have another one for the bowlers and kill squad, so it looks like everything's going okay. I think she is going to step into the Inferno Tower in just a second, even though the healers are already focused on her. Trigger that clan castle, which is really going to do nothing against the queen, and as long as that loon is taken care of, that's going to do nothing against the kill squad either. Now I drop in the jump here to make sure that the kill squad gets in there. Unfortunately, the golem and king take their own way, and they start walking around. The king is going to go after the queen, then reroute back in again as those bowlers take care of that. Splash damage gets into the town hall, and now it's just about percentage. Drop in that wizard and minion right behind the king to take care of those buildings. And I think if I would have just swapped a couple other things, maybe a one bowler for a wizard, I would have been able to get that barracks and builder hut and possibly spell factory, dark spell factory. And if I did not use the rage for the last rage on the queen, probably could have dropped it on the king, golem, and wizard, and again push them through the base a little bit more. So, but you know what? It's just about getting that 2-star initially, and then if you have extra attacks to hit, or maybe 11v11, you can get higher percentage. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this. I do show 10v11s quite often on this channel, different strategies, the Valkyries, dragons, Gobo, the witch, anything like that. There's a whole bunch of different types of strategies out there, so stay tuned for that, and I'll keep continually showing those. Just get used to these. Every single Town Hall 11 hit from Town Hall 10 is a different composition. You just have to practice it, get used to it, and count the troops. So anyway, hopefully you guys enjoy this. Like, subscribe if you haven't already. Practice, get those 2-star 10v11s, and practice those 3-star attacks.